Hi Scorpio, welcome to my channel, Baddison Intuitive Tarot. In today's reading, I'm taking a look into your romantic love life for the remainder of August 2024. I'm going to pull an 8-card spread, see who you're possibly dealing with this week with romantic intentions towards you, whether it's somebody new or someone that you already know right now. My job is to see who you're connecting to this week and why. I'll take a look at your story together, see if you have a soul contract. I'll take a look at their feelings for you, your feelings for them. I'll take a look at their intentions with you. I'll take a look at their next actions and behavior with you, and I'll even deep dive into what could be challenging you the most right now, Scorpio, whether it has anything to do with this person that we're tapping into today, or there's something else going on in your life that you're really hoping you can get some guidance on, some extra advice on. If that's the case, I will do my best and pull some advice, okay? Just keep an open mind that I do get very nosy in these readings. I don't hold back messages and I do not sugarcoat. So if you hear a message and it doesn't feel like it's yours, it kind of gives you the ick, just let the message go. Never take what does not resonate. Never give your power away to tarot cards. You're never tied and bound to any outcome in any reading, and you are in full control over your choices. So with that preamble out of the way, let's get into it. Ooh, I just opened up to the Chariot and the Two of Wands. Everyone seems to be getting this card this week, especially as I'm getting ready to get the spread started. So Scorpio, it feels like you're walking along this path this week, and out of nowhere, there is a second path that opens up to you, like a secret path that you never knew existed. And while you're on this Chariot, you must decide, all right, which direction do I take? Do I take the path that is lit up with this, sunlight? Or do I take the path that looks like it's being illuminated by the moon? Virgo had this and Leo had this. So you could be connecting with either of those zodiac signs, or you have it in your chart, or the person that you're dealing with is the one that needs to make this important decision. Okay? So we'll see if it comes out in the spread, but I had to pay attention to it because that keeps on coming up in all the zodiacs this week. All right, Spirit, what do we have for Scorpio today? What's going on in their romantic love life right now? And if there's any other messages pertaining to their life, even outside of love, that they would benefit from hearing, please share. As long as it's for Scorpio's highest and greatest good. 2 more shuffles, please. 1 and 2. Let's rock this deck for my beautiful Scorpios. Okay, so the person heading towards you, how do they feel about you right now? We have the 10 of Wands. This is fire energy showing up. Their intentions with you this week. The 5 of Cups, Scorpio energy. Someone's feeling bad about something in regards to you. They're feeling really bad about something. I don't know if this person's telling me that they feel embarrassed about how they treated you recently, or they're feeling remorse for something else. We'll dive into that, don't worry. Their behavior with Scorpio this week. The Metamorphosis card. You seem to be getting this card a lot. Your feelings towards this person. The Moon, major arcana for Pisces, but also as Cancerian energy. What's challenging you the most this week, Scorpio? The Judgment card, major for Scorpio. And your potential outcome for the remainder of August. The 9 of Wands, that's Moon and Sagittarius energy. Your advice, Scorpio? The Tower, major arcana for Scorpio. This is a big week. This is a very big week for you, Scorpio. Oh my Lanta. What's the overall energy influencing this? The Hanged Man, major arcana for Pisces. Let's see what's influencing this energy. The King of Wands, Leo energy, but also Sagittarius and Aries. This person showed up in your last week's reading. And then I see the Empress. Okay, so Scorpio, you have someone coming towards you this week, but they feel like they have to stop in their tracks for a moment to get a different perspective on things. So I feel like you've got someone that feels like they need to come towards you with some truth. Because I feel like there's something that they want to tell you. And I feel like when they tell you whatever this is, it's going to give you the clarity that you need in order to make a very important decision. Because what's challenging you this week is the Judgment card. The Judgment card tells me that there's a very important decision that you need to make, but you're struggling with making this decision. You don't want to make the wrong one. You don't want to have regrets. You don't want to feel like you didn't use your judgment in some way. Sometimes the Judgment card talks about, forgiving somebody and moving forward with that person. And then other times it talks about shit or get off the pot. You either want something or you don't. You either can or you can't. Which is it? All right? Especially if people have been procrastinating. You've got this fear surrounding you and this person. With the moon as your feelings, you're fearing that this person is not who they say that they are, or they don't have the right intentions, or they're telling you what you want to hear, and then when you get invested, that's when you get the surprise that they're not who you thought that they were. So you've got a lot of fears surrounding this person. You've got some insecurities that you're tapping into right now, Scorpio. Okay? But I feel like if you don't make this decision, the Tower is going to force it. The Tower comes in when we're making, decisions that keep us stuck, or we don't make decisions at all and we just stay stuck. Because we're supposed to always be moving. Our energy is not supposed to stay stagnant. So if the universe sees you stuck on a situation, they will do their best to move you along, to keep you going on the correct path. All right? A lot of intense energy here. With your person's behavior towards you being the Metamorphosis card, I am feeling like this person is trying to change for the better. You may have inspired this person to change for the better, even if it doesn't lead to you guys having a relationship in the future. You've helped them in some way. Okay, so let's dive into this. Because with your person's feelings for you being the 10 of Wands, it's telling me that they're not giving up on something. They're not giving up until they prove a point, prove what they always knew all along, or prove to you that they are not who you thought they were, but they're, the opposite. Like if you had some fears about their character, they're trying to prove to you that it's not warranted. And as I'm about to clarify their feelings, I got the King of Wands and I got the 5 of Cups. Look at that. 5 of Cups, King of Wands. Okay, you've got somebody here that's dedicated to clearing up some things with you before they make any decisions to move forward or move away. All right, it's definitely telling me that someone feels regret for something in the recent past, but they don't want you to stamp some sort of label on them based off of one thing. It's kind of what this person's telling me. It's like they're telling me, Scorpio, don't label me off of that one conversation we had. Don't label me off of that one encounter or that one thing I told you about from my past. Don't label me like that. And it's like this person is coming towards you with a lot of confidence to see if you're willing to let that stuff go in order for the relationship to move forward. It's like this person's coming up to you this week, Scorpio, and saying, hey, I told you all that stuff. What are you going to do now? Are we going to give this a go, or are you going to use that against me? Something like that. It's like this person may have brought up to you something about their past, and then I open up the deck and I see the 5 of Cups again and the Ace of Pentacles now showing up with it. As if this person's giving you an offer and they feel like their past is what's preventing you from moving forward with them. Why the 10 of Wands for how this person feels? The 2 of Cups, the 4 of Pentacles, the 9 of Wands, the 10 of Swords, and the Hierophant. This person is pretty much saying that they have to protect their reputation with you, that you may be quick to judge them and to break things off with them and not give the relationship a fair chance because of something that they shared to you, or something that that recently happened that may have had you look at them in a different way. I hope I'm explaining this correctly. Because remember, the Judgment card is in your challenge position. And when the Judgment card is in the challenge position, I read the energy in reverse. And the Judgment in reverse could be someone making false accusations, being too judgmental about a situation without all the facts. Okay? Is this person being falsely accused of something, Scorpio? Or do you have proof that whatever you're feeling inside is exactly why you should feel it? Something like that. I'm getting anxiety all of a sudden. The 9 of Wands is protecting what you want. The 9 of Wands is not giving up, not backing down, finding that internal fight left in you to really go after what you're wanting. This person feels like you may just very well abandon them, leave them for dead energetically because of this one thing. I normally don't skip ahead of myself. I usually like to go through a process when I do my readings, but I feel like I need to skip ahead and just clarify this Five of Cups so I can rule out some things, okay? Because this is what this person's telling me is the biggest hiccup. And then I see the Justice card. Justice is all about cause and effect. Every action has a consequence, whether a positive consequence or a negative consequence. And this person's feeling like their past is leading to a negative consequence of you looking at them differently. Why the Five of Cups? The Five of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. They're telling me that they tried to start something with you with that Ace of Wands. That's what the King of Wands carries. They tried to start something with you, but you rejected their offer, or you left them on red, or you didn't return their phone calls, or that you're doing that this week if it hasn't happened yet. All right, this person's pretty much telling me that they're coming to you this week to ignite something, to strike while the iron is still hot, but that they feel like you're inaccessible, that you're unacceptable. Or this is flipped for somebody. Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. For some of you Scorpios, this person may be telling me that they did that to you. They left you on red, didn't return your phone call, or abandoned the situation with you in the recent past. And this person's coming towards you, wanting to ignite something with you, and they're pretty much saying that you're holding whatever that was against them from being in your life going forward. I mean, to be honest, if someone did that to me, I wouldn't want to talk to them either. You know, if someone can just easily abandon your life and then come back around as if nothing happened, they could easily do that again in the future. So maybe I'm there with you, Scorpio. All right, so if this King of Wands person, you know, in the recent past, ignored your text message or made you feel unsupported, or felt like you didn't really have them like you thought you had them, didn't really have that strong support system, maybe it is best that you ignore them going forward, okay? But if this person didn't do that to you, there might be something else going on here. I need to get another clarifier, but I'm going to use a different set of cards, and then I'm going to jump into your feelings, because you've got a lot of fear here. You've got a lot of 12th house Neptune energy showing up for you in this reading overall. It feels like I have a Scorpio that feels like they have to wear an extra layer of protection here with who they're dealing with. And I got that same message for Libra. So you might be dealing with a Libra. Give me another card on this person's Five of Cups energy. The Hanged Man, Two of Cups, and the King of Swords. All right, so they're showing me that in the past with that Five of Cups, they may have acted very cold and heartless with you, Scorpio, where they just weren't showing up in the way that they initially showed up when they first initiated some sort of connection with you, okay? They are acknowledging that you are a near and dear soulmate, that you are someone very important, but they are showing me that there's a hang up between the two of you, and one of those being that they left the connection up in the air. Did not, you know, give any guidance or clarity or assurance that this was going to go anywhere, which led to you feeling like you had to put up your defenses, okay? Because Scorpios are all or nothing. You either want me or you don't. You either hate me or you don't. Which is it? And that's that Judgment card. You either want this or you don't. So it feels like someone did that to you recently, and now you feel like you have to be extra careful. Let me clarify your feelings. Why is Scorpio's feelings towards this person the Moon, the Ace of Cups, and the Tower? And then I see the Seven of Swords. Even though you have strong emotions for this person, Scorpio, I feel like your emotions for this person are very unstable with that Tower energy. The Tower is the number 16. The number 16 breaks down to 4 fours. The number 4 talks about security, foundation, stability, structure, things like that. And if a Scorpio does not feel stable, secure, in a structured situation, Scorpios get nervous. Okay, so with that tree getting ready to tip over, you don't feel like your foundation with this person is you know, secure enough for you to just let your guard down and let your feelings come out with that Ace of Cups. You don't trust this person. Okay, you feel like the moment your back is turned, this person is going to do something. But I'm also getting that there is a projection happening here, where if this person didn't do anything specifically wrong, you might be projecting onto them because of something that may have occurred in your life prior to this person, if this is someone that's never hurt you before. It's something like that. It's something like that. Whew, I need to calm down. My heart is like racing. It's like boop, 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 boop. I don't know if you can hear it on the microphone. And this same thing happened to me about 2 weeks ago when I was doing a Gemini reading and a Taurus reading. I think it was Taurus and Gemini. Let me clarify that Judgment card for the challenge. The King of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Lovers. So it's like, I feel like I have a Scorpio here that once you make your mind up, you know you're gonna go in hard. And you're just scared that when you do make your decision, you are gonna fall flat on your face, and you don't want that to happen. Okay? There's something about this person that may be leaving you feeling like you've got to be nervous in your approach here, and you don't like that feeling. Let me get another card on your feelings, but I'm going to use a different set of cards. I hope this is making sense. It feels very intense, the energy that I'm picking up on. And I should have known better with all the majors that came through. I feel like if this situation does not work out for the two of you's relationship, at the very least, this person is never going to be the same because of you. And that's a good thing. All right, because this person's going to be going through a massive transformation. Give me another card on Scorpio's feelings. The Ace of Wands, and then I see the Four of Cups. The Ace of Wands is telling me that you're so freaking attracted to this person. The chemistry is chemistrying, the passion is passioning. You guys have great energy together. This person's got the Ace of Wands and their energy towards you as well. So you guys make great fire together, but you're scared that you're going to end up just making steam with the emotions that you have mixed in with this person, and then the fears that are associated with it. Because I'm strongly getting that there was a point where this person may have made you feel like you were just an option, or that you were an afterthought, or that they could take you or leave you. And Scorpios don't like feeling that way. Scorpios want to feel like they are the prize. And you do the same thing with your partner, so it's a reciprocal thing. And if someone's making you feel like you were an afterthought, or that they could easily just ignore your texts or ignore your calls and get back to you whenever they felt like it, that doesn't sit right by you. You know? It's like when you're dealing with a Scorpio, that's a person that goes in with all their energy. All right? And when you like somebody, it doesn't matter if you're busy at work or you're in the middle of heart surgery, you're going to respond to that person's text. Well, you know what I mean. I hope you wouldn't do that. But you know what I mean. You'll get back to them as soon as you have that available moment. And if this person left you on red for like a couple of days at a time, that's enough to let you know that they're not serious enough. And I feel like that's what I'm dealing with when it comes to you right now, Scorpio. You're scared about whether or not they want you that bad. What's their real intentions for wanting to offer you something? Is it because now you're putting up a little bit of a fight and you're not showing them that they got you like that, and that they might have to work a little extra harder to get this to go anywhere? I'm strongly getting like an apology being extended to you, or this is flipped, and it's leaving someone realizing that they didn't have someone the way that they thought that they had someone. But this person is trying to drive home this message that you got them all wrong, that was the wrong representation of who they are as a person. It's as if this person's saying, Scorpio, please don't let one crappy move on my part be what defines me. Please don't label me because of one day that I was having a crappy day and I didn't return your calls. It feels like that's what this person's wanting to say in this reading. Clarify that King of Wands and the Five of Cups together. Please clarify the King of Wands and the Five of Cups. I just keep on getting, don't label me, don't label me, don't label me. So Someone feels like they were mislabeled. Labeled as a player. Labeled as a, you know... why the King of Wands, Five of Cups? The Seven of Wands, Leo energy again. This person's really trying to defend themselves. The Seven of Wands is defending yourself. You know, it's the energy of feeling wrongly judged, wrongly accused. Scorpio, this is a very intense week that you're going to have with this person. I'm seeing a lot of back and forth texting, a lot of back and forth messaging and phone calls between you and this person where you guys are debating over something. This person's telling you their side, you're telling them your side, and you guys are going back and forth, and you're just like, the more back and forth you take with this person, the more you're going to be stuck standing there wondering, all right, what do I do? Now I don't know what to do. I thought I knew what I wanted to do. I thought I was just going to abandon this person. But now they're coming to me with this information. Now I don't know what I need to do. And then that's when you summon the Tower. Because the Tower doesn't like it when we stay stuck. The Tower comes in and forces everything to move. Picks you up and drops you off where you need to be with that little tornado there. So it's like, if you're meant to be on a path with somebody, the universe will help push it along. And if someone's being stubborn, they will help guide that person back on that path. But if you're not supposed to be in this person's life anymore, they're not supposed to be in your life anymore, but you guys are going back and forth, you know, talking around circles, the universe will come in and push this person away from your vicinity so you can get back on your beaten path. You know? Oh my goodness. Yeah, because the universe does not want you wasting your time. No, they don't want that. Let's take a look at that Metamorphosis card. Every time I look at this big butterfly, I think of Scorpios. Even though it's not a Scorpio card per se, it's one of the bonus cards in this tarot deck, I think of Scorpios. You guys, Scorpios go through more by the age of 9 than other people do by the age of 40. You guys are tough cookies, but I'm strongly getting a Scorpio that is like, all right, but I want to learn from all that crap that I went through so I don't have to go through it any longer. Why the Metamorphosis card? Justice and the Five of Cups. This person is pretty much telling me that they've spent some time in reflection. They're looking over the recent events. They're connecting the dots. They're understanding why you feel the way that you do. And they're wanting to come towards you with what you deserve. Whether it's an apology, whether it's a peace offering, whether it's telling you the truth. I'm getting a huge confession from the both of you, Scorpio. I'm getting that for real. And then I see that Chariot. It's the energy of out of my way, I've got a mission, I have something to say, and then I will be on my way if you don't want to ever talk to me again. It's the energy I'm getting off of someone here. You both are throwing truth at each other, and like having a big, one of those big conversations where you guys are starting off angry and frustrated, then it turns into laughing with each other and reminiscing with each other and possibly even crying. And then it's a very emotional energy when I see the Tower and the Moon. And then at the end of this conversation, there's going to be growth. But is it this person growing from the situation and then moving on away from you, or are you guys growing together? Okay, that's the thing. What's going to happen after you have this conversation, Scorpio? Is it going to bring you guys much closer, or is it just going to give you guys closure? Because I feel like I have two different camps of Scorpios. I got the group of Scorpios that once you have this deep emotional conversation, you guys are going to get much closer. But I also have a group of Scorpios that when you have this, it'll allow you the peace to just release and move on away from the situation altogether. Okay? So let's clarify your weekly outcome. Why the Nine of Wands? The Eight of Swords, that's you breaking free from this. This is you being in like a mental prison. The Emperor, this is you gaining control back. And it's the number 4, which is all about stability, security, foundations. So you may have felt unstable in your emotions prior with that Tower energy, but now you've reclaimed your control back. Not saying that you ever lost your control, but I am getting with this person in particular, there's been a lot of confusion, a lot of, you know, a lot of mystery surrounding the two of you. Let's clarify the Tower. The Devil and the Strength card in reverse. I'm strongly getting that this week there is a situation going on where your confidence in a situation is not strong, and there's a lot of fears. And when the Devil is involved, that's when we can get into our shadow and start to project a lot more of our fears onto innocent people, even if the person that we're projecting on did do something that caused us to feel like we shouldn't trust them. It's like, all right, say someone does something to hurt your feelings, Scorpio, and you have the right to feel some sort of way. But while you're feeling some sort of way, all of a sudden that triggers something else inside of you that you thought you processed. All of a sudden, everything from your childhood comes up, your early relationships come up, every insecurity you ever had comes up to the surface, to where you're projecting all of those fears and insecurities onto this person. All right, just by this person maybe ignoring your texts for a couple of days, all of a sudden all these deep unhealed wounds start to be projected onto them, so that you have a face to throw all this energy at. Okay? That's a sign that you were supposed to meet this person for a reason. You both are supposed to trigger growth in each other. You both are triggering each other to look at what is holding you both back in securing healthy relationships with people. Okay, because to start off your reading with all that fear based off of what I got for you and also with them tells me that you both met each other to help each other grow. Okay, because there's a lot going on for you both internally. Because with that Hanged Man being here, I feel like someone's needing to like surrender, let go and let God, let go of some things that are holding one back from having what they want in life. Because I feel like you both are coming up as really good people who really want happy relationships, but might be in your own ways, so to speak. Because this person didn't mean to like upset you. All right, and this person is wanting to understand the situation so that they can learn from it. So this is someone that wants to grow from the experience. They're upset that you labeled them, but they also want to understand why you gave them that label so that they can work on it. Someone's taking accountability. All right, it's like someone here really wants to go through some big changes because they want their life better. It's not being clear on what's going to happen with the two of you going forward, but it is telling me that there is a bigger reason for why you guys met each other, and it's not just because you both think that each other is cute. There's a lot going on. But this person's very triggered by the fact that you may be labeling them as something, and you're also going through a trigger based off of something that they did to you. And you got to learn how to not let what other people's actions are, define how you feel about yourself that day. Okay, I hope this made sense. You got a lot of fixed energy in this reading, but I also have Capricorn here, I have Aries here, I have Taurus, Leo, Pisces is here, Libra, a lot of Scorpio. Please rock that like and subscribe button if you're a girl, and if you would like to book a private reading, the link to my website can be found in the description box below this video, BaddisonIntuitiveTarot.com. That's 2 D's, not 1 for Baddison. And every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I go live with the All Signs Their Feelings for You spread. I'll link in the description box below this video the most recent All Signs reading I did. Click on that, then go to the Scorpio timestamp, and you get another love read. You are the love of my life. I didn't figure that out before. I know now that it's true. I'm still trying to find a place for myself in the world. Yeah, someone here is still trying to figure themselves out. They want to be a better person. I want to contact our mutual friends to ask about you. Being away from you hurts like hell. I didn't realize it would be this difficult. So yeah, Scorpio, I got someone here that even if you don't want them in your life anymore, they at least want to clear up some things. Because at the root of it all, I feel like whoever this person is a good person. I mean, they came up in the upright position. I feel like we all have our own shadows. We all have that part of us that we think that is healed until we get triggered and we're like, oh wait, I guess I didn't heal that. Better get back to the healing board. So I feel like this person just wants to clear some things up, and what you do after that is up to you. All right, I'll be doing your September reading in a few days. Until then, smiling to you, cheeks hurt. I love you, Scorpio. Take care.